Hey, Tuesday.
Hey, Tuesday. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's the Kool-Aid guy again.
It's Tuesday. Oh, yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right,
play
here we
some
go.
music tonight.
Here we go. One, two, three. Gonna get my news from a bottle, spill it on the concrete floor. Should be old enough to know better. Faded path through the jailhouse door. When I spied Lucky Pete slipping out with Ruby Jane, left me leaning hard into the night. Bloodied my knuckles where I carved her name. I used to be an able-bodied man, whistling to Charlie Pride. How my pace slipped through my hand, cutting time on the old rough side, making time on the old rough side. I never played that straight and narrow, I never laid that party down, burn it up like a flaming arrow, buying every other round. How the voices and the laughter in my ears, I can hear them ring, with my head laid out on the courthouse lawn, not a penny to my name. I used to be an able-bodied man, whistling to Charlie Pride. All my pay slid through my hand, cutting time on the old rough side. I used to be an able-bodied man, whistling to Charlie Pride. All my pay slid through my hand, cutting time on the old rough side, making time on the old rough side.
Yeah, love that song.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, you're gonna play a show this week with the co-writer of that song on Thursday.
Yeah,
We'll talk about
Yeah.
that a little bit later on.
yeah, behind the songs.
Michael O'Carr and Adam Carroll. Woo, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
So
I'm glad to be here with you tonight,
and
though.
I'm glad to be here with you. And Coach
Yeah.
is here with us. And thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah,
Hope you can hear everything okay. They put a new button here.
yeah.
Sound is great tonight. Okay, Larry. Thank you, Larry, brother. That's nice.
Hey, Larry, good to see you, or see your name
Good
up
to
there.
see you up there.
Yeah.
You can see us,
Hope
but
everybody's.
we know what you look like,
Yes.
and we love you very much.
Yes, we've seen your face.
And it's a great face.
Yes,
It's a smiling face.
it is.
It's a good
Always
face.
a smiling
Always
face.
a good face on that lad.
Yes, he's a
Because
good
you know
lad.
why? Because he listens to a lot of music.
He's got a good heart.
That's it.
Music makes his heart happy.
Well, let's play him
Hope
some.
we're living up to that promise.
I think so. He keeps coming back to the show.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
and
Yeah.
he's our buddy, and
Well.
he's a great support, and so are the rest of you that join us and listen to us carry on. We took last week off, so we're glad to be back. And
Yeah, we've been doing these Tuesdays for a long time now. It's almost
we're
like
almost a year. We're gonna have an
Yeah.
anniversary Tuesday show.
it's almost like it's our
We
own
did
little
it
hotel
before.
room.
It is.
Hotel. This is like a hotel lounge without the alcohol.
It is. It is, and at least we don't have the bill put under the door. It's just a monthly mortgage payment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I wish somebody would bring me towels. I do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I miss the towels once we got the RV as well. Because I
Yeah.
used to get mad when they would, not mad, but I would be annoyed when they'd knock at, housekeeping, but I already have the don't bug me sign on there because we got in late.
Yeah.
But now I wish somebody would knock on the door and say, housekeeping.
Housekeeping. I'll start
Yeah.
doing that if you want.
Oh, would
Yeah.
you?
I'd have to leave the room and then come back.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. All right. All
Let's
right.
play this one.
Okay.
The song Adam and I wrote called City by the Sea.
City by the Sea. Let me just check. Okay.
If her words are fire, why can't she watch them glow? It seems like smoke and mirrors is all she gets to know. Thank you, sweet. She'd been here so long, it's hard to believe that she ever hung around the city by the sea. She used to ride with angels, trying to be free. Now she lights a candle, prays down on her knees. For those who've gone before, for those who need relief. She's got the devil at her back, the city by the sea. Won't you give her shelter? Won't you hear her song? You can bring a bottle, you can sing along. She says, come on, reggae souls, come on to me. I will give you rest, I got what you need. And she's got skeletons in her songs down on Josephine. She sings them for a stranger that she's never seen. If you can leave $1, you can buy a dream. She's been looking for some light, the city by the sea. She's been looking for some light, the city by the sea. Well, AC, that was a hell of some good guitar playing. You just, woo! I wanted to comment in the middle.
Well, thank you. I was just,
Shredded.
thank you. I'm just appreciate that, hon. I'm just hoping that I can
You're shining me on. Like
shine in your
shining
main
me
thing
up.
is you're singing. So
it's like the guy in the rap dude. You know, you got the guy going, that's what's going on over there. You know, you're shining me on.
well, thank you.
Thanks.
I always wanted to be that guy.
Well, you're that guy. And well, you're also you get you take little breaks and do that, but most of the time you're the main guy.
Ever.
And I'm the I try to shine you on. That's how it works.
Thank you. It's double shine, double shine.
I don't even think that's what it's called, but that's what we're calling it tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let me go into my little robot here and see what happened. If there's any requests, we're playing for requests tonight.
Oh yeah.
And we have a special surprise. If you're watching, thank you for watching. Coach, are you ready? Do you want to come in? Do you want to talk about it, or you want to wait one?
Can you hear me when I talk like this?
I can, and maybe everyone can.
Well,
Coach.
hopefully.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, both of us. Adam, you have to go. You have to,
You have to squeeze in.
Come here,
Hello?
come here, come here.
Hello, Coach.
So this first of all, it's a hype man. It's not
Hype
the guy. It's the hype man.
Okay, yeah,
So you
right,
just
right.
turned Adam into the Flavor Flav of folk, which I fucking love.
We never can let Coach on the mic because he swears like a drunken sailor.
Uh,
Okay.
I always
Yeah.
wanted to wear a clock on myself.
I think you should.
All right.
We have a special. I have stolen the demos from I Walked in Them Shoes and Good Farmer, and we're selling them for $25. So if you want to send $25 to the PayPal or the Venmo and just put in the notes demos, I will send you a download. I think it's 19 tracks, and there's 2 songs that didn't make either album, so they're unreleased. I may be one of the only few people that have heard the recordings, and I'm willing to give them up for $25.
Whoa.
Sweet.
You and Lloyd got to hear him.
Yes.
We made them for Lloyd. There is a high pitched frequency going on in them, but that I shouldn't give that away. That's extra.
I think they sound great. I've listened to them about 200 times. So $25, Venmo, PayPal, which I'll drop the links in again, and just put demos so I know to send them. If you do it on Venmo, put your email address in there so I know where to send the download link to.
Yeah, an email address would be good. Do you want to also talk about hard times right now together, all of us, or what? Adam?
Sure.
What do you think?
Sure.
Let's do it, Adam. Take it.
Yeah,
Adam
sure.
Carroll. We call Adam Coach because the other Adam Dawson. There's too many Adams. So Adam AC. You want to take the mic?
You bet, CC.
Yo.
Yeah, it's just Thursday night. We have our I believe this is the fifth episode of Behind the Songs. Thanks for the math. I'm terrible at math. And this is Hard Times. And those of you guys and girls have joined us before, we usually it's Chris and I or me doing the show, and then we have special guests come in on record that have contribute recorded videos. And Coach, we hope he'll do Coach's Corner, because that's like my favorite of the videos, because they're real natural, Not that the other ones aren't. But my point being that we will be joined live by Mr. Michael O'Connor Thursday night, and for this episode, and you can buy a link to that. I'm sure Coach will share that, and I'm sure there's some information that I'm missing here, but the point being that Michael and I are going to play this album in its entirety. Unfortunately, we can't play together because of the lag in the internet issues, but we will be playing the songs as we sing them on the record and talking about it, and Michael's just a great entertainer and a guitar player, so I'm sure he'll be able to add all kind of things that I never could or can't even remember. So
you don't want to miss it. And if you can't watch it live at 7:30 Central, you can watch it anytime once you purchase the link, and you get to keep it. And they're unlisted links, so they're not everybody has it. It's a special archive. So if you've not been to the Behind the Song series, and there are 4 other episodes you can go back and get later. But come on out on Thursday night, 7:30, and if you can't make it live, you can watch it later on when you get home.
that's right. You can watch it whenever you want after the link goes live, and man, I think old Michael's gonna maybe play a few extras too of his.
Ooh.
He told me he was gonna play one that he wrote in our music room in San Marcos. So.
I know the one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. So that's going to be Thursday night. Coach is going to be on board with us. I heard him clicking away there. He was doing the links, and it's just this is like a Americana podcast, video cast, something that's going on. I like it. Getting
Super
schooled
cool.
on being the hype man. I like that. All right. Well, do we have a request? We do. Cane River Blues. Oh, Cameron Ware.
All right, Cameron.
Cameron knows how to request a song. Let me tell you, that's a great tune. Coach is happy.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
That's one of his favorites.
Let's give it a shot here. We'll have to do it. Here we go. Almost forgotten how to do this guitar and singing thing. Whole week is it's a long time, Down in Louisiana, got too much to lose. Down in Louisiana, got too much to lose. Got 20 years of living these old Cane River Blues. Work at tenant farming, Jacob is my name. I work at tenant farming, Jacob is my name. Spend half my life getting blisters on my fingers from cutting sugar cane. Well, I got me a son named Jimmy, wife named Marie.
Well, I got me a son named Jimmy, got a wife named Marie. Getting old working in the sun all day, but she did all right by me. Said Jimmy needs some schooling, so he doesn't end up like you. Said Jimmy needs some schooling, so he doesn't end up like you. But buying his books on the money I make, it's a damn hard thing to do. Mr. Jackson wants to see me, call me in at 4. Mr. Jackson wants to see me, call me in at 4. Said I got me a combine, Jacob, I don't need you anymore. Got me a brother named Virgil.
He sells crack cocaine. I got me a brother named Virgil. He sells crack cocaine. Hard times.
Well, he got rich a long time ago when he
Lift that sugar cane.
Well, Virgil said, hey, Jacob, I'll make you a deal. Well, Virgil said, hey, Jacob, I'll make you a deal. Said, give me I've got to get some goods to Opelousas. I need you behind the wheel. We were going south on a 2-lane road called Highway 190. We were going south on a 2-lane road called Highway 190. Said, I've got... Mr. pulled us over outside of town, said step out nice and slow. Mr. Trooper shot poor Virgil when he tried to run. Mr. Trooper shot poor Virgil when he tried to run. But I got Mr. Trooper, I got Virgil's old shotgun. Down in Louisiana, got nothing left to lose. Down in Louisiana, got nothing left to lose. Going to Angola, I got these old Cane River blues.
Cameron, thanks for asking for that one. I love that.
Thanks, Cameron. Appreciate it.
Well, we haven't had too many requests. So the way it works is Coach tells us what we get for requests when you tip us a little bit of something, and it's how we're getting by. It's kind of a racket, as it were, small one.
Yeah.
A song racket.
Yeah.
It's a gentle. It's nothing illegal.
True.
Pretty sure we're going to report our earnings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they might giggle when we do it, but we will. And
Well,
we're grateful. You guys you've helped us stay afloat.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for.
but I
hooking
did
us up,
read
everybody.
that we can do it because we don't have another one. Do you want to try the mint so I can practice the Smoky Mountain? Oh no, that's Smoky Mountain. That's a different one.
Let's do it. Let's do that song.
Smoky Mountain Taxi. But
Let's
I can't
do that
play the
song.
mandolin.
Yeah.
And this was for.
Oh, the taxi.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I read the wrong request, but Smoky Mountain Taxi. Would you do that for Connie, please?
Of course. Thank you, Connie.
Okay. And oh shoot, we owe Cameron Ware good behavior.
Oh, Cameron.
Well,
let's try. We'll have to try it out.
We'll try it again.
Try it. Go. Yeah.
Just keep trying. You know, maybe someone put it on Cowboy Lyrics. Adam sometimes gets to be. Oh, great! We're selling some demo packages. Thanks, guys. You're going to help us pay the bills.
Yeah, we need a little bit of help paying the bills.
We need a little. We got to sell the scratch tracks. Coach cooks up these great ideas. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Let's see the taxi song.
Yeah.
I called a taxi in the old Smoky Mountains. Had to get to the airport before 10 o'clock. Had to check out of my rat trap motel room. But the nearest bus station was a 10-mile walk. The taxi cab pulled up and the driver stepped out. She wore a pink shirt with black slacks and some cheap perfume. There were holes in her smile and she talked kind of raspy. She was shaped like the sister of old Earthquake Magoon. Well, the sunrise was hazy, and the suitcase was heavy. Lit up in smoke while my shoulder blades sagged. She said, I'll take you as far as the Hickory Airport, but I'm not getting paid to carry you back. I took a 2-hour taxi through North Carolina. Heard more bluegrass music than I wanted to hear. But the big lady driver had a tattoo of Jesus. Said, let the Lord bless you and keep you, my dear. Said, let the Lord bless you, keep you, my dear. Well, the cabs smelled like menthols and the floorboards were dirty. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Need some water.
Cedar fever.
With cigarettes
from
styrofoam cups and old
From styrofoam cups and old cigarettes. Thank you. And the air smelled like, she said most of my, the air smelled like hickory mixed, let's see, how does it, hang on one second.
Oh, okay.
Boy, let's see, styrofoam cups and old cigarettes. There we go. She said, I hope that my daughter doesn't pick up these habits. She's just 9 years old and she's way too young yet. Well, I looked out the window at the old Smoky Mountains while she sang high harmonies with old Bill Monroe. And the air smelled like hickory mixed in with the menthols. Both sides of the highway were covered in snow. She said most of my family live in a trailer, but my husband hauls diesel, so we're not on relief. I pictured him in the back of a low-down old truck stop, hitting on the waitress with a good set of teeth. I took a 2-hour taxi through North Carolina. Heard more bluegrass music than I wanted to hear. Said, but the big lady driver, she had a tattoo of Jesus. Let the good Lord bless you and keep you, my dear. May the good Lord bless you and keep you, my dear. Well, I reached for my money as we pulled in the airport. She blew me a kiss as she counted the cost. And as she pulled away, there were mandolins playing. All right.
That's all I know of that song.
Can everybody pick that up on the mic? It's, you know, this is a good mic for the mandolin.
Delphina loves a mandolin.
Oh yeah, particularly you and that mandolin.
She loves the hillbilly and me.
With the smoke from the menthols and the tailpipe exhaust. It sounded kind of like this here. Sure, thank y'all. Very nice. Thank you for requesting that song.
I lost the comment, but I think it was it for Connie? I think that's what it said.
Hey, we got Jason Gassiett and David Beck watching.
Jason Gassiett. Hello.
Yeah.
David Beck. Whoa.
Yeah.
We're going to ask him for a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Trouble in Time.
Yeah, we got Trouble in Time coming up.
I'm behind on my homework.
Yeah.
Well, we have a request for, Clayton Settle would like to hear Earl's song. Good.
Thank you, Clayton.
Good request, Clayton.
Sure.
And thanks for tipping us, and thanks for tuning in. Again, if you missed it, Coach has pirated the demos off of our latest releases of Good Farmer, and I walked in them shoes, and he's hawking them there. I believe they're in MP3 formats. He's not going to put them on cassette tapes. We don't have the money for that. But
yeah, that's too bad. That'd be cool if he did, huh?
We'd have to give everybody a Walkman as well. So I don't know what the price is again. What did we decide, Coach? Was it
$25.
$25 for both comes with a bit of a high-pitched frequency I couldn't notch out. David Beck would have been able to.
Yeah.
Would have been able to. But you know what it was? I found out later during all this live streaming is that the Yeti mic was having some send from the computer and it was overriding. It was doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was
and
before you.
a bunch of nerds on the YouTube knew about it, but only one of them really could get it figured out. And so I never did. I just got a new mic. That's what we bought two before we got Delphina.
Yeah.
This one is. I said, get out of here.
We had to just buy this Delphina.
I thought, for a minute, I thought it was wires in the wall. Like, I was about to start wearing tinfoil. And not just for sound purposes only.
Right. I understand that, yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've got Cameron would like another one. Aw.
Oh, thanks, Cameron.
Even though he doesn't, we can try good behavior too.
All right.
Okay, so Earl song for Clayton.
All right,
And we got
Clayton.
Bernadine for Cameron. And, yeah.
All
we're
right.
off to
Good stuff.
Nice night here.
Thanks, everybody, for tipping, and thank you for watching. And here you go. Here's Earl's song for Clayton Settle. Mr. Earl, he lives on the banks of Lake Arthur, where your windshield gets foggy, where your back roads unwind. It's a long way from Shreveport, not too far from Gibbons, and it's close to the home that I left behind. It's close to the home that I left behind. Mr. Earl's a farmer, he's a father, he's a hunter. He talks to the ducks and the geese in the blind. He works hard for the lives that he hopes to make better, and he lives by the graveyard of the rusty combine. Yeah, he lives by the graveyard of the rusty combine. And he held my hand when my boots got too heavy, with the mud from the rice field coming to my behind. We set out the decoys in the dark on the levee, and we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. Yeah, we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. There's coffee and biscuits on the stove in the kitchen. There's a crack in the ceiling. There's a screened-in front door. When the fog starts to settle on the banks of Lake Arthur, I can still taste the whiskey from the night just before. It's Crown Royal whiskey from the night just before. It's hard to get up at 3 in the morning. Put your guns, put your shells, put your wine in the sack. We look like some militia with our boots and our camo, with a bird dog named Milo, he's asleep in the back. He held my hand when my boots got too heavy, with the mud from the rice field coming to my behind. We set out the decoys in the dark on the levee, and we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. Yeah, we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. Combine's a monster, Combine's a savior. Looking down at the blade, I see heaven and hell. Cold steel cut the rice crops for acres and acres. Filled how many barrels? Man, I cannot tell. Filled how many dryers? Man, I cannot tell. From the banks of Lake Arthur to the Mermitau River, there's water as far as your good eyes can see. In the Lake Arthur bar, all the old men get rowdy. They got bottles of whiskey that are older than me. He held my hand when my boots got too heavy, with the mud from the rice field coming to my behind. We set out the decoys in the dark on the levee, and we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. Yeah, we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. Sometimes I dream of a girl in a pickup with her windows rolled down, with her radio on. When you look at the cypress on the Highway 190, then you give her a wave
and you sing Jolie Blunt. Yeah, you give her away, and you sing Jolie Blunt. Mr. Earl's a good friend. He's never a stranger. When I come back, it seems like I've always been here. There's a sign in his kitchen. It's written in French.
Quand on n'a plus de Schlitz, on n'a plus de bière.
When you run out of Schlitz, you run out of beer. He held my hand when my boots got too heavy, with the mud from the rice field coming to my behind. We set out the decoys in the dark on the levee, and we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine. Yeah, we walked through the graveyard of the rusty combine.
Can you write a song?
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Earl. Mr. Earl.
I wonder if David Beck was asking about the dogs there. He said, hoping the dogs have the AC on. Well, aren't they listening to KNBT?
They're tuned into KMBT right now and checking out Matson.
So that they don't bark up a blue streak to the neighbors. And the RV has turned into a dog getaway, a doggy daycare. And David Beck is an incredible songwriter, musician, producer, and he produced my Trouble in Time debut album, solo project, and he played everything on it but the light switch. I mean, he did it all. He did him and his dad, and we're gonna ask Dee's played the drums. It was beautiful, and Kim Warner played mandolin and all the multi-stringed instruments, and you came and played harmonica.
Oh yeah, I got cut though.
Did you get cut?
I did. David ended up playing the harp.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Well, I tried, but I didn't have the juice.
Oh, you had a bad harmonica day. That happened.
Well, I think I could have got it if I'd have practiced a little harder.
Yeah, we didn't really. David was working really hard. I don't know how hard I was working, but
I bet you were working
worked
pretty
really
hard.
And
I've seen you.
well, I remember that day with the harmonica. It was a bit tricky. So I didn't realize that you thought you were on it still.
Got cut.
You're on it somewhere. He did something with you. He didn't take you all the way out. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you're on there.
I'm out.
I'm gonna check it. Coach
I was
will know.
out.
Coach will tell me. Okay. On that awkward note, I didn't know that. But anyway, December 3rd I think is the day for Trouble in Time, and I'm freaking out about it. It's many days away, but I'm gonna ask David to please make a video, and I'll be emailing you, my friend, and ask you to take part, and we can do the behind the songs of Trouble in Time. And your dad did a really cool video for what? South of Town?
Race car
Joe. Yeah, that was great. So, Bill Whitbeck, what a guy, both of them. All right, I got some requests here.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, let's
We got-
lay it on me.
Well, you got Bernadine, so we better get on to that. Then
Right.
we got Billy Gibbons Beard,
Okay,
and then Good Farmer. And then
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's a good way to end the night.
and that's gonna do her.
Unless
Okay.
somebody tips us more money, we'll stay here because we're busking from the corner of the office. We haven't given up hope on the RV. We want to keep paying for it. So
Yeah, we had to get a dog sitter. If we got to sell that thing, we got to get a dog sitter. So if any of y'all looking to
make 20,
socially
30
distance.
bucks. Social
Yeah.
distance dog sitting.
Yeah.
You have to leave the house to walk around the neighborhood.
Yeah. Nobody seems to be
Nobody wants the job.
taking us up on that one.
I don't blame them.
I can't imagine why. Well, this is a song. If you purchase if you have already, but if you purchase a link to Hard Times, you'll get to hear Mr. Michael O'Connor do this. And tonight we're gonna try and shine him on with his version of it.
Hype man. But this
Hype
is
man.
a low. It's a shine on. It is.
Shine on. Okay, here we go. Well, I hit my stride in Louisiana, where it's hard to tell the daytime from the night. I placed my bets, I saw the faces of the winners and
and the losers and the lies. I drag my nets off the widow maker, up 3 weeks' pay. Got a motel key. New Orleans sure picked a winner off a low rent, rundown Gulf Coast loser like me. Am I the worst you've seen, Bernadine? Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dives from turning cold. Make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. As the rain fell hard on my motel window where they brought me the towels, night gave in on the Pontchartrain.
They wouldn't bring them there.
It ran with Little Joe. I lost all my money. Had to get my own towels. Whiskey and salt water running in my veins.
They only give you one towel there.
I maybe have to bring my own ice too,
Probably.
or walk to the ice machine, looking over my shoulder.
And you have to cover the remote control with the bag from the ice block.
Absolutely, absolutely. Saint Bernadine, please don't forsake me. We gonna help me find my way. If these hard times don't overtake me, I'm gonna cast my nets into the Galveston Bay. Am I the worst you've seen? Hey, Bernadine, cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Am I the worst you've seen? Hey, Bernadine, cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine.
There you go.
All right, great job.
Cutting up about the towels there. That was, I was thinking about Owen. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Jenny Henson would like to hear a choice of mine. Ooh.
Nice,
And
great job, hon, on that. That was good. Some good playing there.
on the
Singing.
burn. Oh,
On
thank you.
Bernadine.
Thank you. I was joking about the remote control cover, and then I thought about it, and later would carry disinfectant wipes. Remember I had a little
Yes.
kit. I had a worse Western kit.
Yes, and you had
Light
Yeah.
bulbs. I changed light bulbs and stuff too. I went hard sometimes on the room.
yourself. You would take your scarves and decorate the place.
I did that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Figure if you're gonna be here, might as well try not to look like it's somewhere where you're gonna end your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says a lot for some of the places we've stayed at.
True.
And sometimes we'd stay at nice places.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do this. Adam would he'd say, listen, drive to Nashville from wherever, add another 5 hours onto the trip. We should have stopped. I say, oh, well, I'll do that. If you get me a Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
That's how come we went into deep debt. Okay, that's another story for
Yeah.
another day. Okay,
And
Good
touring,
Farmer.
yes.
Okay, Billy Gibbons' Beard.
All right.
Gotta play it. Then Good Farmer. And then, Red Bandana. He's hitting us up tonight. Thank you, Cameron.
Oh, thanks, Cameron. Well, you'll be hearing this one tomorrow, Thursday night too. But I'll try and
You can do a little
do a
practice
good
run.
job here.
Cameron's being so sweet to us when we didn't get the good behavior for him. We'll get that.
wow.
We will. We will get it.
All right. In the Gulf Coast, Texas honky tonks, they sweep the eyeballs off the floor. Well, the smoke will make you shed a tear as you stumble in the door. Wound up on the bottle, just like Mom and Dad had feared, with a bar tab twice as long as Billy Gibbons' beard. Well, I'm throwing up roof shingles with my homeboy Crazy 8. You know I'll buy myself a Cadillac if I ever catch a break. Roll it down Highway 59, play that outlaw game. Maybe park it in Louise, where the cops don't know my name. There's a Dusty Heisman Trophy sitting on the shelf. There's a long gone rundown hero in there talking to himself. About the days that he threw that ball when everybody cheered. There's a band playing in the bar called Billy Gibbons' Beard. I've been upside down on Highway 6, with just myself to blame. Still a dime waiting on a dollar. I've always been the same. Should have gone to the Astrodome in my senior year. Could have heard that rock and roll and touched Billy Gibbons' beard.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was some crazy solo. Sorry,
That's
guys.
good.
Yeah, that's an old. Actually, Michael deserves some credit on that song because he said he was sitting in the bar. He and his wife were living in Brenham, Texas at the time. He was in this bar. You know, he'd go around and play all these Houston gigs and stuff. And when he wasn't on the road with Slade and other people, and he said, I was in this bar in Frailsburg or somewhere. He said, some guy said, how you doing? He said, I'm just a dime waiting on a dollar. Yeah. That tells us a lot of stories out there.
Oh man.
Yeah. Of course, that guy
I
could
want to
just...
hang out with that. That guy's a song. You just follow him around and get 2 or 3 albums. You just listen.
Absolutely.
Michael can catch that. That's what I'm going to ask when I do my request. I was going to ask you to play a O'Connor song of your favorite. So, I know.
You mean like one of his?
Yeah, you know how you do.
Well, I
You
only
don't
know
do-
one.
You know the one
Yeah.
about the flip flop flop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you do that or not?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's my request.
Okay.
But before that, we have Good Farmer, and then Jenny's request, and Red Bandana. And then we got to give a big shout out to our buddy Larry. He bought the demos, and he gave us a big old tip tonight. And so, Coach, if you can ask him, we can end out the show with a song for Larry. Larry, let us know what you want, or if you're just happy hearing what we're doing here. We love you and we thank you, and
Yeah,
we
man.
appreciate
Thanks,
all
buddy.
of you, all of your tips, and big, little, everything you do pays Coach, and he has a small tribe of ladies, little people, ladies. There are 4 of them. They're number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they have names, but we now I know them by their numbers, and that's kind of a family music business joke. Because he'll tell us like 2 and 4. I had to go take 2 and 4 to the dentist today or something. 2 and 3, go do a lot of things. 1 and 2 and 3. 4 is sort of, 4 is not going to the dentist by like a little kid anymore. So he's carting the little girls around. So every tip you give, we tip down to Coach, and the little ladies get to go to the dentist and stuff like that. Okay, so
That's right.
you're helping us all stay afloat. So we're gonna do Good Farmer, and this for
Let's
those
do
little
it.
ladies.
Let's do it.
Speaking of
Yeah.
little ladies. And he has a beautiful wife, who helped him make all those little ladies, and they're raising these beautiful young ladies and people, and that's what this song's about. Moms and daughters and sisters and friends and women in our communities, motherless women. I have 3 dogs, so the dog moms, the cat moms, moms with ferrets, lizards, snakes, critters, hedgehogs. I'm not discriminating against any pet.
There are a lot of different
If you're
kind of
feeding it
moms.
and cleaning up its poop, you're a mom. Simple.
There you go.
Simple as that. Some married women. Okay? Listen, I'm taking it too far. This is for all the righteous ladies, all the beautiful women tonight. And who requested this again? Sorry. I think it's Gunnar Nelson requested it. And so look at it. Isn't that ironic? Gunnar, good farmer. He must know some good farmers. And the guys are good farmers too. Because it's all about farming love.
We are too.
Just, yes you can. Just join in. Okay. Oh, how does it go? Probably should have tuned it. Oh well. Oh, Daisy. She gets up early before it rains with her first pair of work gloves to feed the animals and give them names. Oh, Daisy. She's got dirt on her little hands like her mama showed her how to listen to the land. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. Oh, Susie, blushing cheeks and a love on her mind. She's still working, a little half-hearted some of the time. Oh, Susie, she can't wait to get time alone. Maybe have a family, maybe yield a harvest of her own. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. The sun, the rain, plant seeds and pray. Get up in the morning until you see the light. It gets dark sometimes, and you might not have a lot. You gotta grow what you're planting. You gotta work with what you got. Oh, Rosie, midnight shifts in overtime. Her back's been hurting, her feet in rhythm with the line. She's got children, rows of their dreams in her mind. So she's hanging on to find the home they left behind. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. She's earned the strength to let him go. She is amusing. From the earth up to the sky, she writes the words of the orphan's lullaby. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. The sun, the rain, plant seeds and pray. Thanks, Gunner. Thanks for requesting that. All right.
Love it.
For all your good farmers.
The good farmers, all those good farming ladies out there.
Oh, man. So many. And here's
So
one
many.
here, Jenny Henson. She's been she's come to a couple of Zoom House concerts. I mean, it makes me just so happy when somebody comes to show up and, you know, not comes to show up, bad, terrible grammar. I get going too quickly.
I like that.
But,
I like that.
She's,
Comes
you know,
to
when they're
show up.
there and they're showing up for us, you know, and you're here tonight and you might pop in for 5 minutes. You might catch Earl song, you might catch Good Farmer, and hopefully we're bringing some peace and healing and love and harmony and unity, and that's what we want to do. So on that note, would you play the O'Connor song for Jenny?
Sure.
I know she loves songwriters and she loves stories behind the songs, and this is a Michael song, and you might have looked him up because we talked about him at that house concert, so you might have already looked Michael up or know him already. But he'll be doing the behind the songs. While Adam tunes, we can throw that up, Coach. The JPEG again, Thursday night, 7:30 Central. Adam Carroll, and Michael O'Connor are going to do virtually a song swap back and forth. That's how you guys recorded it. You each did a song, and took the lead on a song, and so that's how it's going to go. They're going to tell some stories. We'll have some video, and I'm looking forward to it. So you don't have to watch it live. You can watch it once it airs, and it's yours to keep, and you can watch it over and again, and you can keep it forever. And so that's Hard Times, Thursday night, 7:30 Central. We've also done all of Adam's earlier works, starting at South of Town. If you want more information about the series and you don't know about it, you can always send a chat right there to Coach Adam Dawson, or Adam at adamcarroll.com. Some other things Adam's doing is song coaching. That's been helping us stay afloat. So if you're interested in some song, Christmas is coming. You might have a loved one that loves to write songs and has a couple they need to work on. Who better to work on one than this guy with you? And we do singing telegrams too. We're pumping out stuff. If you let us know, we'll send an email to Adam's email, Adam at adamcarroll.com, and I'll, whatever, if you want a song from me, I'll play you a song and we'll do a little note and you send it to your loved one.
Yeah.
We're still doing those.
This thing keeps going on. We might have to start making pottery or something.
We're going to have to, we're really milking this cow here, okay? She needs to, we are. So we are going to have to start. That's not a bad idea. Fine arts.
Yeah.
You know,
why
perhaps drawings, some drawings.
not? Yeah.
Okay.
Do some of that.
Okay.
You know?
Are you finished now? I'm going to
Yes.
stop yapping.
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, good.
But that was a good plug.
Yeah.
That was a great plug.
That's how we wouldn't have been able to keep the house if it wasn't for you guys picking up some of this stuff. So please.
Yeah, we've been able to pay our bills.
We paid our
'cause of you
bills.
guys.
We didn't get, we're sneaking past, and it's, people say trust, and you just keep doing the next right thing, and it works out. And so now we get to pay O'Connor on Thursday because we spent the money at the beginning of the series paying the bills. Tonight, probably with the tips, we can pay them.
That's always good.
That's so good.
It's good to pay your person who plays with
When
you.
you make an agreement to pay someone, you should.
Always good.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good to do that.
Yeah. So this is called Sleepy Town. I'm going to play it Thursday night. This is a Michael O'Connor song, one that he wrote about a guy I think he didn't really know in Corpus, and one of his good friends as well. So. And this is from a record of Michael's called Giants from a Sleepy Town. You can pick it up, I'm sure, off his website. Sleepy little town,
how'd it come to be? The whole world lies before you now, and your back's against the sea. Tucker played a little ball, left home for the university. Never made the pros. Back here's where he found his feet. Standing 6'9", easily identified. Rob another liquor store, the law would catch up to him in time. Deep down in the cut, beneath the refinery, next rival gunned him down in a dope deal turned robbery. The paper showed it all too clear in a black and white photograph. Bloody hand and a wad of 20s left laying in the grass. Sleepy little town, how'd it come to be? The whole world lies before you now, and your back's against the sea. All right. Poster of your face blowed from up the street for a gig that you'll never do, and it's resting at my feet. 300 pounds of soul blowed through an alto saxophone, and a heart streaked blue with tears and no place else to go. With the wind at your face and your mama on the line. Well, the police tried to talk you down, but you didn't give them time. From high upon the harbor bridge to the hard concrete below, flip flopping flies a song that I can't play no more. Sleepy little town, how'd it come to be? The whole world lies before you now, and your back's against the sea. Sleepy little town, how'd it come to be? The whole world lies before you now, and your back's against the sea.
Thank you.
Sure.
I always pick the heart-wrenching ones, Jenny.
That's a tough song. It's hard to play.
You did a beautiful job.
Great song.
And it's a great song. And look up Michael's songs if you don't know them. Okay, well, Red Bandana Blues. Larry would like to hear The Girl with the Dirty Hair or Bass Bite Better. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Good deal.
Okay, Coach says to go with the Bass Bite Better because it's on the demos. So
On the demos.
We're gonna sling the demo. See, Coach, and I am no couth. I just say whatever Coach says. Sometimes Coach says things. Coach, you want to come back in? Come on in. Coach, come on in. You want to come back in? Come on back in the stream. Let's go.
Sure.
Hey.
I feel like I should lean like this too.
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna go over here and then we'll just show the.
Yeah,
This is
Brian, Let It Choose You is next week. We don't, because of Thanksgiving. There's no week in between.
Yeah, even though we won't be going anywhere for Thanksgiving more than, well, you never know. I mean, you just
We're,
don't.
we're going to be on this stream for Thanksgiving selling turkey.
Are we gonna sell some turkeys?
Signed turkey. Adam Carroll's signed turkey. We'll ship it to you. It'll probably taste real good by the time it gets there.
We'll get some dry ice. I mean, we're classy a little bit. I mean, we'll do some. a little bit. We can figure something out. Let's stay with the turkey business, you know. A
Probably
sad-
should.
Sad story, actually. The turkey company that Oprah actually made famous in Tyler, Texas. Well, they were already well known there, but Greenberg Turkey unfortunately had a fire this week, and Sam Greenberg's whole business. It's a Adam's dad Otis sends Greenbergs to everybody, you know, for his clients and stuff. And it's a famous smoked turkey, and they sadly had a fire and can't send any turkeys. So, you know, we would be in bad taste if we tried to send turkeys.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't take that
And
business over.
I should not make a joke at that time either, because it's not right to make a joke about that. It's really devastating and sad that Greenberg had that happen this week.
It is. They're so good.
They're so good, but they're good people, and they're going to rebuild, and the community will come together to help them. I know it. Okay.
Hey, no doubt. They're just so good, and people can't do without them.
So, Coach, now that we're here visiting, we got red. So you're gonna which order are you gonna do this in? You're gonna.
Well, I'm
do
gonna do the red bandana now, unless
Alright.
somebody
All right.
wants me to do something.
I'm out again.
All right,
Oh,
buddy.
okay. We'll talk about the demos after. All right, we're done. You're done. You're done for the night. Say good night. Good
Good
night,
night, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
All right. That's our theme song to Coach. That's
Yes.
we call him up and do that.
Yes.
He would not take those calls if we did that to him.
Probably not. No. Would you like to play some spoons?
Oh yeah.
Or you got the Mando going? You could.
Red bandana spoons is always a little.
I guess you could chuck that thing.
Chuck my mandolin across.
You could
the
chuck
room?
that Mando. No, chuck like keep rhythm.
Oh, I could do that too.
Yeah.
That might be better.
Yeah. Who knows?
I kind of okay.
Yeah. All right.
So did we look it up?
So.
Cameron, this is for Cameron.
So
Cameron's
Cameron, thank you. Red
hanging in
bandana
there like a
blues. All right.
trooper.
Two tie-dyed, brain-fried misfits who lived in a shack in the back of a Bodark wood. A Caddo guy and a Crockett girl worked hard at staying stoned as best they could. Coming up at night, they were high as a Christmas moon. Coming down was the fear in the four walls of their room. They were two hardcore junkies. They stayed drunker than a bunch of monkeys. They had barrels of laughter with no time left to lose. They had nightmares and needles with the Stones and the Beatles, and they kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. There was ivy grown over their heavenly home, and their only companions were the chickens and the doves. When the law had a maid, they got laid in the shade, on the face was the grace from the good Lord up above. Making love in the woods was peaceful most of the time. Revolution was the last thing on their mind. They talked foul-mouthed and lazy. They ate biscuits and gravy. They wore bluebell bottom jeans and platform shoes. They slapped at the insects. They laughed at the rednecks. And they kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. All right.
dark suspenders on all-day benders, and the dogs are barking and the kids are running wild. They got gray hair, sat in rocking chairs, built a great big cradle for a newborn flower child. And they never grew up and they never moved to town. Kind of faded away when the bodark trees got chopped down. They had bad luck and good times, cold beer and pork rinds. Sunday funnies were the only worthy news. They had nightmares and needles with the Stones and the Beatles. Kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. Yeah, they were low down and worthless, but they were nice on the surface. They got by just fine on whatever they could use. And in trouble they got deeper. And when they grew their crops of reefer, 'cause business and pleasure were two words, they got confused. First part of that line is a little dated now. Everybody who smokes weed does fine.
Canada's constant. They're growing it for years now.
Yeah, but the business and pleasure, that still happens.
Yeah.
That's a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just grow more if you have a problem.
Just cover it up with stuff that you don't.
Yeah.
You smoke away.
Oh yeah, because you might have to hurry up and grow it though. Yeah, if you smoke your product, yeah.
Just grow more.
What's going on with me?
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm a red bandana blues. I'm a recovering red bandana blues.
Just laying it out there. And the days went by, the red bandana blues. All right. Yeah, I never knew spoons could be a kick drum. That's great.
You hit the wall, yeah.
Yeah, hi-hat and a kick drum. You had going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the story goes that we're going to talk about Bass Bite Better, and that's what I brought coaching before was when I should have brought him in here to talk about the demos. But you know about the demos. Coach has these demos. They're pirated. They're not. Just we recorded them scratch tracks before we made the albums, and Coach had the idea to sell them. I'm a little nervous because I don't know what they sound like, but he assured me listen to them over and again because that's how come he does this job for peanuts so that he can listen to songs that haven't been yet released. That's why he's doing this stuff, for the music, for the sake of the song. So he says he loves them, and I believe Coach because Coach knows good stuff. So $25 gets you both, and then a couple extra songs. That brings me to this song, Bass Bite Better, and Adam can tell you about it. And then there's another one called Violet Crown.
Excuse me.
Yes, sure.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You
I was
just do
struggling
whatever.
a little bit.
Are you okay?
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Got you rigged up?
Yeah. Got the rig going, I believe.
I'm going to put a harness on you, like, when the people work on the
yeah.
telephone lines
Yeah.
next, because you just need more things.
Of course.
No, you don't. That's sarcasm.
Ah.
It's unnecessary. You poor thing. You got the harmonica rack and
Well, you too. You got all kind of stuff going over there yourself.
it's wild.
You have two instruments. I only have the one so far.
I'm all right. Doing all right. So this is the Bass Bite Better.
Yeah.
You're going to play this for Larry.
All right, Larry.
And you maybe tell everybody about it.
So the Bugle Boy Foundation, the Bugle Boy in LaGrange, Texas, is it's one of the places hosts a organization called Soldier Songs. Being that, let's see, is it today, Veterans Day, or is that tomorrow? Tomorrow is Veterans Day, so it's a veteran organization, and they come and they play and sing and bond with each other, and they have a guest songwriter come and kind of give a workshop with them, and it's a great deal. And speaking of which, the Bugle Boy, if you have extra, they could use our help. They're trying to raise money to stay open as well, because it's just a great venue. And if you go to the Bugle Boy, I think it's .org, they have ways you can give to them. They're trying to meet a goal by the end of the year, so they can keep their venue open. You know, they make a good point that a lot of artists like us, you know, even though some of us, not Chris and me so much, but some people go beyond and play bigger venues, that, you know, everybody starts at venues like that. And they're so important to a lot of Texas artists, you know, and so they kind of could use some help so that when the pandemic, you know, is under control, we can start to get back to work, and they're not able to host any shows, so it might be a good time to, you know, if you like those kind of venues, like the Saxon Pub, the Bugle Boy, you know, it's a good idea to give if you can, because so they don't have to close their doors for good, because this thing will be over at some point, and we want those places to come back.
Yes.
You know.
I went and got my poppy that I made. Because in Canada you get them everywhere, you know, but here it's harder to find a poppy.
That's
You
right.
can find them. One time I got some from some veterans out front of the check stop, but I don't have those anymore. So I cut some red fabric up and made a little poppy. And so I went and got it. I always think of my OPA, Remembrance Day. In Canada we call it Remembrance Day on the 11th. And at 11 o'clock in the morning, at 11 after, on the November 11th, we all have a moment, a minute. I believe it's a minute of silence. Everywhere. And wherever you are, whatever store you're in, whatever happens, announcement comes on, and we all stop. Did you know that?
You had
That's
mentioned
right.
that, but
Yeah.
that's powerful
Mm-hmm.
for the service.
Yeah, for their service in remembrance of our veterans. So,
That's cool.
you got Bass Bite Better.
Yeah. So as I was saying at the workshop that I got to go, I got to go a couple times to the Bugle Boy and be a guest at their gathering, and two of the fellas, Randy Eastep and J.W. Riza. J.W. was an Army Ranger, and Randy was a Marine, and they're good buddies, and they got to talking, and J.W. was working on a song, and he needed help. He wanted and Randy came up with Randy is a song, and he's got some good songs. And so this is the song that we wrote together. Basically, I just wrote down what they were talking about, plus Randy's song, and this is what I came up with. It's called Bass Bite Better. Here it is. Let's see, how does it go? Broken dishes in a double wide. Houston salutes and hard goodbyes. Urban cowboy love gone wrong. but they both drove away listening to the same song. Two broken hearts on full display. The bass fight better on a cloudy day. Fresh cut pine, red dirt road. Semis hauling them heavy loads. Spiral notebooks with words abound. On his way to Music Row when the truck broke down. Army Rangers dropped in 'cause his day got long. Fort Benning, Georgia. Even one day a pine tree might even write a song. You never know. Gotta cast your line out, come what may. The bass fight better on a cloudy day. Barroom fights and busted crowns. City life eating up small towns. Sacrifice and blood that's spilled, and the heroes left on lonesome hills, expecting them to pave the way. Sight unseen, the price that they pay. Railroad bridge, nobody else around. Underneath that trestle, she was looking all the way down. Free fall, yeah, that's the plan. 'Cause she had about as much as she thought she could stand. She was about to jump, but something got in the way. 'Cause the bass bite better on a cloudy day. Gotta cast your line out, come what may. The bass bite better on a cloudy day. Don't give up no matter what they say. The bass bite better cloudy day. Bass bite better on a cloudy day. So if you buy the demo package and you like that tune, you might also consider giving a little to the Bugle Boy Foundation. Yeah.
To Soldier Songs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soldier Songs and Voices, you can do Bugle Boy Foundation.
Yeah.
There's lots of places. Tomorrow is and I wondered if I still did a little bit of a, let's see, a yarn on the that we took the silence. But in every assembly I was at school and in a shop I worked at, we did that. So I'm not sure if it's the entire country, but I wasn't everywhere at once, so I can't say for sure. But in my experience, we took that time, for remembrance.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, okay, Cole, Cameron Ware, and then I want to shout out Bob McWilliams from Kansas Public Radio. Coach is doing his press and radio right now, and he's watching. Thank you for watching, and thank you for spinning both of the albums. And Good Farmer and probably I Walked in Them Shoes, and so it goes to the whole state of Kansas. It reaches the whole state, that station.
Super
so
cool,
thank you for that. And we hope to come through Kansas again soon enough. Coach will start booking a tour, and we'll do some shows again. And it'll be nice to be out from this corner in the office.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But we're making good use of our time. We have this Behind the Song series on Thursday. This has really turned into an archive of all of the albums and the songs and the stories. So if you haven't got the whole package, there's a way to buy that. You get, for $120, you get 9 shows. Then we give you 1 for free. It's you get a deal. If you want to buy them one at a time and you want to go back and get the other ones. And they're beautifully done. Adam did a great job. Coach did a wonderful job. And I've come along and helped out. And it's been neat. And a lot of the producers, Lloyd has been on a number of them on his videos. He sends in a video for every album he's produced, which was 4 of them so far. So Scott Nolan did one for Old Town Rock and Roll the week before last.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's a heck of a deal, isn't
we're
it?
making good use of our time here.
Yeah.
Got
That was Coach's idea.
It was Coach's idea.
He's great. He's a genius.
Yeah. He said, "You're a venue now. Let's book some shows from your corner of your office." So we did that.
Yeah.
So this is you're gonna do Cole.
Yeah.
Yep, this is for Cameron. And I'd say this is a nice way to end the night. Do you?
Let's do it. Yeah.
We've been rolling, for a long time now. You guys are sweets to watch, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't. You've gone to bed.
Yeah. It's getting late. Thanks. Good to see you, Rob Ellen.
Oh, hi, Rob.
Shouting out from Scotland.
Oh, he is. What time is it there, Rob? It's late. It's the middle of the night, isn't it? I think so.
I'd have to check.
He's
but,
a night hawk, though. He's another Preston Radio amazing guy who does a lot of things for music and singer-songwriters and
The Moose.
the Moose. Gotta check out the Moose.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Adam. Thank
Love
you,
you.
Coach.
All right.
Love you
Thank you,
too.
Coach.
This is for Coach. Cole.
Sorry. Cole sits in prison. God save his soul. Served 6 years in Huntsville with 99 years to go. Cole killed a banker for a watch and some cash. His thoughts fall on stone floors with cigarette ashes. And a young son's got nothing but blood on his hands by the grave that he made for an old wealthy man. And his mother is weeping. She's a pitiful sight. But he says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight. He says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight. Guards close the big gates with a turn of a hinge, and a lonely old widow sleeps with revenge. Cole sleeps with sunsets and bright midnight stars, rhythm of the nightsticks tapping the bars. And a young son's got nothing but blood on his hands by the grave that he made for an old wealthy man. And his mother is weeping, she's a pitiful sight. But he says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight. He says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight. Well, he lives in his memories with a wife for 2 years. Her black and white photo is stained with his tears. She left there for Tulsa, damned him to hell. Stares at the mirror in a rat trap motel. And the young son's got nothing but blood on his hands by the grave that he made for an old wealthy man. And his mother is weeping, she's a pitiful sight. But he says he met Jesus in his jail cell
tonight. He says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight. He blends with the inmates, they all dress the same. Don't like his face, they don't know his name. He's cursed by the warden, he's calmed by the priest. He fights with his conscience for his sins to release. Don't you cry for me, mama, says my days came and went. And the chamber is empty, the last shell's been spent. Look in on my wife and give her your care. And if I go to heaven, I know I'll meet you there. And the young son's got nothing but blood on his hand by the grave that he made for an old wealthy man. And his mother is weeping, she's a pitiful sight. But he says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight. He says he met Jesus in his jail cell tonight.
Well, I know I feel all kinds of better. Thanks, Adam.
Me too.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Thank you,
That's
sweetheart.
you, Adam. And then thanks,
Hey.
Coach. That's it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Hey, and
Oh.
by the way, I'm sorry. I just a reminder. Thursday night, you can purchase a link to our Hard Times Behind the Songs episode with Michael O'Connor live and me. We'll be playing at 7:30. So, and thank y'all for supporting us tonight and helping us get through this hard time. And we know it's hard times for everybody.
For so many, and we're so glad that anything you helped us with, we appreciate, and we're going to reinvest it into this so that we can keep going.
We're gonna get a
Right,
rap
so-
studio going.
No. Well, we love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Coach. Is there anything else, Coach? I didn't look at my last minute. Nope. Again, thank you, Bob McWilliams. And Coach, if you could link up Rob Allen's Moose Mobile in there so people can check him out there. He does interviews and tours around Highlands of Scotland, and he's a cool cat. So please look into what he's got going on. And we love all y'all, eh? And remember Remembrance Day, and you guys it's Veterans Day
Veterans Day.
tomorrow. Okay, so remember our service people that we've lost. And do you remember? Is it for current service, or that's when you do Memorial Day, or I mix it up? So that's for your service people alive and gone.
You know, I'm a stupid American and I don't know the exact.
Well, it doesn't matter. Thank you,
but I
everyone,
believe
for
yes.
your service and anyone you've lost through their service. And we want to send our love to you all. Okay, good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.